All right, so if you watched my most recent Pocket update, you know that I am no longer using my chunky planner. That's what this was called. And I'm back in my Filofax original. So I think I'm going to use this as kind of like not necessarily a notebook, but I think I'm going to use this for like referential stuff. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. If I can figure out where I bought these from on Etsy, I will link them below. I don't even know if the shop still exists, to be honest, but I love them. Some of them are a little Christmassy, but that's okay because I love Christmas. So anyways, pink goes with the pink, but I think I'm going to document stuff like this. Like, these are the ideas that my brother and I had for Christmas last year. We didn't make all of this. I mean, obviously it's just stuff to go off of, but I mean, it's better to have ideas. And I was there for almost a month. So yeah, we certainly had a lot to work with, but also in terms of like student loan stuff, you know, I don't need to access this all the time. So I think I might put this in here as well. And yeah, I'm going to work on this today, see what happens. And I will just kind of update you guys along the way. Okay, yes, my desk is a mess. No, I'm not ashamed. But excuse the cat butt. Mochi, excuse you, sir. He's either going to sit on it or he's going to step on it. It'd be like that. Excuse me, sir. So I thought I would share what I'm going to be using my Muji A5 for, because I'm primarily going to lean on my pocket planner just because I can put so much into it and it's more versatile. We all know the drill. So this is basically going to be like a backup planner. I still want to continue with it in the way that I've been. This is where I'm going to be like decorating stuff and using stickers and everything and journaling every day, which I have been enjoying. Kind of fell off the bandwagon just a little bit because I was still gone and I literally did not do a thing like during December. I literally did not do anything. So I want to make sure that I'm keeping up with this planner because I do still love it so much. I just want to be able to use it in conjunction with my pocket size. So I don't really know what that's going to look like right now. Probably just the same as it has been, where it's like I'll put in stuff for the week. I'll put in like videos that I posted. I'll do my journaling. And then my months will be a little bit more fleshed out and obviously more decorated. But I think that's probably about it. That's probably all I can really do, to be quite honest. Hey guys, what's up? It's Danielle. So welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought I would do, this is going to sound weird, some planner vlogging. So just like as I work on my planner, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit, but I wanted to share this because I just got done organizing this yesterday, my pocket inserts. Originally, I had them in this little bin, but I wanted something that was a little bit more concrete, I guess you could say. So this looks way more involved than it is, but I got this from Staples and I like that it has this follower. So you can, you know, depending on how many things you have in here, you can move it up or move it back. So I have all of my inserts from Peanuts Planner Co. laid out in here. And I have, like, these are the main categories. These are, like, the subcategories. So we have, like, monthly list, important dates, weekly. Then we have daily. You get the idea. But I really like this. This is a 4x6 box. And that's perfect because the pocket inserts are barely 3x5. Or they're, yeah, basically it's like a little different from 3x5, but it's around there. So it fits perfectly. And then because I got the 4x6, there's plenty of room for the tabs. So even if I have, let's say, dividers in here or, you know, a dashboard, it'll still fit in here nicely with the lid on top, and none of it's gonna, you know, like get crushed or anything. So I was actually really happy to finish this because this was kind of driving me crazy. I was trying to do the same thing with just this basket and the tabs, and it was okay for what it was, but it doesn't help that the basket was rounded. So I like this a lot better. And now I guess you could say I am fully committed because I have a $25 box that is dedicated just to my pocket inserts. So yeah, that's a thing. And then the other thing that I started is I've talked about my chunky planner before, which is what this is. This is from a lady on Facebook like a million years ago. I think it was like 2018, 2019, around there. And she would only make like one or like a handful at a time. So you had to like fight for these. But anyways, I'm kind of using this for holding my inserts, like the ones that I want to refer back to. So I do have my other dividers in here. If I can figure out where I bought them from, I will link them below. They're from Etsy, but I don't remember the shop. So I just have this as kind of like a rundown, but it's like monthly, weekly, reference, financial. So anything that I feel like I would need to hold on to is in here. I also have important dates for this year in here. This is a free printable from the planner spot, but I put my monthly setup in here because I don't follow this to a T. It's more so just like ideas. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. For the most part, I don't. I just tend to track the same things. And then I apologize for the glare, but this is like, what is this section? It's like notes or it's reference. Let me see. Yeah, it's reference. So for this, I'm not going to go through everything right now. I'll probably do that in another video. But like, you know, obviously since it's reference, so it's like things that I buy from specific places. Like I go to Costco for this stuff. Go to Sam's Club for that stuff. Chewy, Target, you get the idea. And then everything else just kind of follows suit. Now, the other thing is when I say I have financial stuff in here, it is not anything like passwords. You know, there's no bank information. It's literally only like credit cards. Like, I don't have the information in there, but it's like information pertaining to that. And then I also have the phone number for one of the student loan providers that I have. So it's not like there's anything really important in here. So if somebody like flips through it, it's not the end of the world. But I thought this was a good idea because I tend to display my information differently depending on the planner. So like in my pocket, obviously I have to be a little bit, So like in my pocket, I have to be a little bit more careful with how I lay things out because, you know, there's a limited amount of space. But versus my A5 by Muji, you know, I'm able to like spread things out a little bit more just because it is a bigger planner. But at the same time, since this is only monthly and weekly, I can only do so much with that. So, yeah. It's just, they're different, but I use them together. This one is kind of like more visual, I guess you could say, because I have a full calendar layout where I can put stickers and I can be a little bit more, you know, decorative. And then obviously for the pocket, it's very much like boiled down to the necessities, I guess you could say. So anyways, I have some stuff I need to get from Home Depot today, and that's one of the other things that I love about having a pocket size is that if I want to, I can just take the whole thing with me and I can refer back to stuff while I'm shopping. So it's perfect. All right, excuse the desk. It's always chaos up in here, but I briefly mentioned this, or maybe I didn't, but I like to keep all of my inserts on a backup external hard drive, and I got this from Sam's Club like a million years ago. It's been at least 10 plus years, and this actually houses all of the inserts that I've either made or that I've purchased. And I highly recommend doing that just because, you know, you can always go back and you have something to refer back to. The other thing you could do is just use like a memory stick. This has a terabyte on it, so it is a lot. And I do keep, you know, special files on here, things of that nature. But for the most part, what I use it for is like housing planner related stuff. And then that way, if my computer crashes or what have you, then I at least have a way to recover my files, because there's a lot of shops where it's like you get the initial download, but if you lose the file or if you don't have access to the email anymore or whatever the case may be, then it's just kind of lost and you can't recover it. So I would highly recommend backing up all of your files if possible, especially with like planner stuff, because it makes it a lot easier. And actually, I do have all of the Peanuts Planner Co. inserts that I use saved on my computer so I can just quickly print them if I need to. But everything else, I also have copies of on here. Not that this is new information by any stretch of the imagination, but I have started kind of like putting stuff on whichever side makes more sense. And I'll explain that in a second. So basically right now, this is the day, like I'm pulling an all-nighter just purely because I want to, but right now it's about to be Monday. So once, you know, Monday is over, then I will flip this page to the opposite side of the divider so that when I open up my planner to that page with the divider, it flips right to the page that I need, if that makes sense. And then another thing that I did, I will talk about this, like I said, when I do another planner update, because I have pretty big updates coming as far as this is concerned. I put my daily tasks on one of my daily pages that I just cut in half. I reinforced it with tape, and that way it doesn't matter, which way I'm flipping my divider, which way the pages are. I can always refer back to it. Now, obviously, this is just to reinforce what I do every day, but I'll be perfectly honest. Some of these things, like, I need a kick in the pants. For example, 10-minute pickup, journaling, not all the time, but sometimes, reading. A lot of this, I'm pretty, consistent with it, but I just like to have this to reinforce everything. I do a lot better in cases like that. And the other thing is I did the same thing for my weekly. Oops, sorry. So right here, these are my weekly tasks. Now, I am starting Fly Lady, like zone cleaning. So that is not part of this. This is totally separate. These are like other things that I still have to do every week. So I decided it would be smart to leave that in my weekly tasks so that it's like, okay, hey, today's Monday. What am I doing? I wear like a bonnet to sleep in, basically, so it helps with my hair, and I need to wash those every week. Or like cleaning my toothbrush, cleaning my mouth guard, because I have really severe bruxism. So just things of that nature, And then, you guys have seen this before, it's just my appointments. And then I've started tracking my menu and groceries. So what I did was I blocked out the days of the week just using some stickers that I had. And I've decided I'm going to start listing out everything that I buy for the week, because either I forget or I don't eat everything. And I kind of just want to see, like, even though I'm saying on budget, like, where is my money going? Does that make sense? So I just started doing that this past week. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this has been the most enjoyable planner for me, like planner setup that I think I've ever had thus far. And I think it's just because it's so functional. Like, I don't know. It makes me really happy. I literally refer back to this like all day, every day. So it's making me so happy. So I have a Moterm cover for my, let me just adjust you guys a little bit here. I have a Moterm cover for my Muji, but I do not have one in pocket size. And I forgot they come in a nice box. So, and I love that they have like dust cover things. And I got this olive green color. I don't know how I feel about it just yet, but I liked the color on Amazon. So this is what it looks like. It might be looking a little weird because of my overhead light, but I was going to get like mustard or the burnt orange one, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to step out of my comfort zone and I'm going to get the olive. So I actually really like this. But here we go. We've got the 30mm rings. I will not be using this as a wallet, so a lot of the pockets will not be utilized, but nevertheless, I'm still excited. And I'm also excited to have this, even though I don't technically need like a pen loop, because I have stuff like this. So this came with the chunky planner, and in all the years that I've owned my chunky planner, I've never used it. So this was kind of like a little freebie that she offered. It's literally just a binder clip that she put some matching fabric around. And then that way you can like slip your pen in there and you can like clip it to your planner or what have you. But I also have like straps and that sort of thing if I want to do that. But normally I just take a like pen case. This is one that my cousin got me a couple years ago that I still love. And I think it was from Amazon, but I'm really excited. I can't wait to put all my stuff in here. And I'm trying to be better about completely stuffing my planner because I have a really bad tendency to do that. I think a lot of us do. So I'm trying to be mindful, and I'm trying to have it where if there's something that I only need to refer back to when I'm at home, I'll leave it in my reference planner, binder, whatever. If it's something that I need on the go, obviously it has to be in the planner that I take with me. All right, I normally make like an entire video just dedicated to unboxing and the setup and everything, but you guys already saw my current setup. And I'm always tweaking stuff, but I thought I would just kind of include this in this video. So I ended up getting a Moterm Pocket because I wanted something that had 30mm rings. And while I do have the chunky planner, like I mentioned before, this has kind of become like my reference planner. So let's open this up. Not sure if I mentioned this before, but I like to use the journaling prompts from Coffee Monsters Co. because, whoa, that's not focusing, sorry. Because Helen always has, see, like, look at this. This girl is on top of her shit. She already has the one for February up. I'm still working through January, and I haven't been keeping up with it because I was gone for like a whole month. But I am trying to get back into the swing of things. Missed yesterday, so I'm going to do yesterday's and today's right now. But yeah, so let's see, the 26th, and it's sum up your day in one word, your week, and your month. And then the one for today, the 27th, is what's troubling you the most at this moment.